So we spend all that time arguing about whether or not to go live, and now we're actually after 8 o'clock, Hayley. I think you need to start a better countdown in future.
Oh, my apologies.
Anyway. And I'm back. You can actually see me this time, which was unheard of the other week when I decided to pop in and see what Adam and Adi were actually up to. Huh?
Turn it off again. Nobody wants to see you.
Just turn all your lights in your living room off.
Anyway, now we've got rid of the kids. I just see Adam looking all depressed in the background there.
What's that? Sad face.
Anyway, good evening, everyone. I'm back. We had a bit of a last-minute change this week due to unforeseen circumstances. So we are working on rescheduling. But is it an episode of the Chess After Show if it actually goes right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going to sit here. We're going to chat shit. Kerry, what have you been up to? You haven't been here for a while.
Next question. Yeah. I can't comment on that. Busy. Just life's been busy. It's the best way of saying it. Life's been very, very busy, and lots going on at home.
Yeah, life is getting very busy at the moment for everyone. I think. You know, I was just saying.
Christmas soon.
Oh, shut up! It's not even Halloween.
Mate, 4.5.
Your Tesco's.
I don't care.
Oh, I've just finished. I've just almost finished buying Christmas presents this week already.
Oh, shut up!
What?
Nobody likes to go on.
For God's sake, Karen.
Jem says she looks forward to seeing some of you this weekend.
Yes.
I was going to say, Adam and Ada, you guys have got a busy weekend again.
So that again,
you've got a busy weekend. So tell us about your weekend.
So Saturday we're at Ironside for Mark's charity game, 6 Mil Slingers.
Yeah.
In support of breast cancer. Is it breast cancer? It's cancer of some description. So what? Anything to do with the big C?
No, it must be because it's pink themed. So.
Yeah, so it must be. So anything to do with that, in my eyes, is a good cause. No matter what type of cancer it is, it's always a good cause. And then the day after, we're going to a site called Shadow One in Derby for a private game with the UCAL bunch.
Cool.
So yeah, that'll be good fun.
I'm working Saturday, so I can't make it. And then Sunday, I'm actually going to the jail.
Yay!
When?
Sunday.
Oh,
that was not planned. That was down to Craig.
I was going to hope to get to Ironside.
He didn't put it in the calendar. He didn't put it in the calendar.
I think he did mention that actually. Now you've said.
Either way.
It was just sort of a bit of an impulse thing. Josh is saying you need to let him know how Shadow One is as it's on his doorstep. Sure. And Jem's asking how long it will take you guys to get to Derby.
Well, we're going up that way from Ironside. So...
Straight from Ironside. So I think it's about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. You're pretty much going to be going straight up the A1, the M1, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going past hours and stopping in a hotel nearby to make life easier for the Sunday.
At least then we can wake up on the Sunday and then roll out of bed and go to site.
Dom's asking if I'm going to the new Rift opening.
Possibly.
We are possibly looking at it. It'd be nice to get up there and chat to the guys and
I'm definitely interested. We need some confirmation on dates and times and stuff as well. So
yeah, we're waiting further information, but possibly myself and Kez will be there. Adam and Ailey possibly not because they're busy.
We're in London.
Going to see Ghostbusters.
I know they're basically coming past my house. You going Camden Market again?
Might do.
Yeah, we could do.
Haven't decided.
You got to do it
Crumble.
not to.
Oh yeah.
Crumble. You had me at Crumble.
Yeah. Anybody know what their seasonal special is? Somebody tell me in the comments, please.
Leave it Airsoft Norway says hi from Norway.
Hi.
Right, Crumble. Have a look.
We discussed the important topics on this show.
Yeah.
Look, we had creme brulee last time, so it's going to be good to beat that. So
Yeah.
The creme brulee. Oh, that was the stuff.
Have you heard of Humble Crumble? Oh, they do. It's just like
it's literally
amazing.
just like the most of a. Josh is saying lovely bit of crumble. It is the best.
You pick
crumble.
Yeah, you just pick what sort of topping you want, and it comes in a nice little pot.
And you can have as much crumbly or custard or whatever.
Oh, the crumble's always the best bit. I think
so you could literally have a pot full of crumble, just the crumble bit with custard.
With a bit of apple.
Have a little bit of fruit, at least a little bit of fruit in it, just to break it up, because it's not get bit.
Did I?
I think they serve you your crumble in a pumpkin.
No.
No, you're okay.
I don't think it's actually like pumpkin flavoured crumble. It's whatever crumble you want. They just have like a little pumpkin thing to serve it in.
Yeah, I still don't want it. Pumpkin.
It looks cute, but once you get to the bottom of it, you're gonna start tasting the squash.
What? Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Yeah. Crumble.
Oh, that looks good.
It was. It was
amazing.
But anyway, we digress. If anybody also has any
someone's saying we need to go to Berge. Is it Berge or Berge in Sweden in 2025? That's the one that Rob and Skinny do. It does actually interest me, so I'll see what I can do next year. This year has cost me a fucking fortune, so I'll see what I can do.
Well, we need to go to that Formula One bar thing.
Yes. Yeah, there's Formula One bar.
Oh, yeah. So we're coming up to you guys at some point, but you're going to have to come back here because we've got to do the F. Have you done the F1 experience yet as well?
No.
We have to do that. I think they got Grosjean's burnt out car.
Yeah, I think they have. I've seen it when it's advertised, like the little videos that pop up.
Anyway,
we digress.
Anyway, we've digressed ever so slightly.
Yeah, I've been following Rob and Skinny doing that event for years, and it really does intrigue me going out there for it. It'd be interesting to see Airsoft there as well. Travel logistics for us, I don't know how easy that would be to get there. We'd obviously have to borrow kit when we were there because fuck trying to fly your guns. I think it was 125 quid last time I looked just for someone to come and look at it and go, yeah, that's an airsoft gun, and then walk it to the plane.
Wow.
That's each way as well.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather just think the rental option would be a lot better than, or like you said, borrowing it from someone or something. So I'm sure there'd be someone that wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly. You just find people that you know to go with and that. So I'm sure we can figure out some logistics in the future.
We also need to go to Maine as well.
Oh yeah, we've got to organise that big trip of everyone just going to Maine and just going to Johnson, haven't we?
UK invasion.
And the thing is, he never makes it onto the show anymore. So like we could just plan it on the show and he'll never know.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Right, everyone, put some dates in the calendar. When are we going?
Yeah.
Right, we could research this all tonight. So while we're live on the show,
we'll just book on under random names as well, and then just turn up, and you'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Flights to Maine, USA. And
we've gone off another tangent.
No, it wouldn't be
$30 cheap flights to Maine.
It is. That is true.
It's talking about flying on Spirit, and I'm like, I choose life. IWA 2025, probably not. Ball late to organise.
I don't know.
It's usually March time. And in all honesty, knowing how aggro it is to actually try and book it, I don't know if I can be bothered yet. Maybe we give it another year.
But I want to go. Was it IWA we said about last time? Or was it
It
something
may
else?
be.
IWA is the one in Germany. Short shows in Vegas, and then IWA's in Nuremberg. Dom, do they actually do flights to Nuremberg now as well? Because the only one that used to go was Ryanair, and fuck Ryanair.
What's up with Ryanair?
And it's a
So-
snob.
No. So when I went to go to IWA,
All right.
the last time we were going to go to IWA was 2020. We'd got everything planned, and then obviously it got cancelled for something that happened. And then basically it was like Ryanair. It was like, okay, so we can't fly, but we're not flying to Nuremberg after the end of March. They'd already announced that weeks before, and then they were like, oh, you can defer your flight to a later date. And I was like, but you're not flying there, so how the fuck can I defer the flight? And they're like, well, we don't give refunds. So I was like, well, okay then, that's that gone.
Yeah.
Ripperoni. So I was like, since then I was just like, nah, fuck it. Beamer Airsoft saying they'll fix with everything with guns because it's no problem. So that's cool for if we went to Sweden. Yeah, so Dom's saying they fly from Gatwick. Okay, that's possibly a potential then, that they fly. It's finding hotels there as well because it gets obviously very expensive and very busy out there at that time of year.
Yeah.
Hey, we can have a discussion. We can look into it, see if it's feasible, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, depends on people's finances and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a possible. We'll wait and see. And by the way, it's the 27th of February to the 2nd of March. So that's the week right after George's stag do.
Oh.
No can do. Sorry, I've got a very important gig that night.
Yeah.
Um,
Very important gig.
Cannot miss. Sorry.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying.
IWA 2026.
Yes.
Was that the go for?
So there you go, Dom. We've given you an answer. We got there in the end. Yeah, South Coast CQB. Shall we do a bit on that?
Why not?
Why not?
Kez, you're going to have to get down there first off.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's a long way, unfortunately, for me.
the day was absolute jokes. It was that last game. So it started off. It went through a little bit of an unbalanced phase, I'd say. But
they were trying their best to even the teams out, weren't they?
Definitely
Yeah,
the first
definitely.
game, like we smashed the other team, and then we got
we
rerolled.
smashed us in the second game, and then it sort of evened out after that. We did have some hit taking.
There's Tris.
Yeah. There were some hit-taking issues with a couple of individuals who were actually identified to the marshals by several people. One thing that I did like out down there actually was they test-fired them. I think they were new players as well.
Yeah, I think they were. It was.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of
a
players
few rentals,
on
wasn't
the
it?
day that we were there were new to site.
Yeah, see, that does happen quite often, yeah.
Yeah. It was literally. I honestly, Kerry put 20 rounds into one of them, and he still didn't call it. I ended up having to do everyone's least favourite individual on the internet and start going for the head to try and get him to call the hits. But this is after I've put a load centre mass, and he didn't have a rig on or nothing. He just was not calling it.
Go for squidgy bits. It always makes them dance.
Yeah. So we.
They test
According
shot
to
them,
the
didn't they, and then
rules,
found
they
that they weren't.
just shot. So they actually come up to us after we'd reported it in the next game and said, "Look, we found those players. We've test fired them. When they eventually called it, we've had a word and basically said if it happens again, they're gone."
Yeah.
So when they're like, but the marshals were actually updating us on what.
Yeah,
was
they
going on.
literally
It's really
couldn't.
nice
They
to see that.
literally couldn't do any more.
Yeah.
You know,
It
I couldn't
is
ask
hard.
any more of them.
It is hard work being a marshal, and like especially if you don't see it as well. Obviously, you've got to take everything else into consideration, it can be quite a challenge. But I always say people like the squidgy bit. I know headshots. I don't
like doing it, but that was literally the only option I had because everything squidgy was getting shot and
they're not moving. Say it sounds the squidgy parts basically like the bottom or the thighs, that sort of thing.
Yeah. We were doing it all, Kez. Honestly, I kid you not.
Does.
I wish I'd had a GoPro so I could show you the footage of it because it was actually horrendous.
I don't get how someone can stand there and take that many shots and not just why. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was good that the marshal team went and checked, and then they followed it up with us after to let us know that they'd checked and done what they could do from their end, sort of thing. Because sometimes you say something to marshals and then you never hear anything back about anything.
Yeah, you do get a lot like that, unfortunately. So I'm quite happy I'm having a bit of a break.
I'd just like to point out, by the way, we're talking about you don't know how someone can take that many shots, and I'll just leave this little comment here.
Oh yeah.
You know, Josh.
Psychopaths, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but he takes the hit.
Yeah,
this
is it. But yeah, it was.
Be shot that many times and not take your hit. Then, yeah.
I reported it to 2 marshals. Adam reported it to 1 with me because we got to a point where we said we need to sit out 5 minutes.
Because I'm just wasting ammo, so I'm going in for it because it's just. I mean, I was out of ammo. I wasted my last 2 mags on the person that we're on about now. And I just blitzed 2 mags at him.
Well, there was him and his mate. It was his mate that I went for, but you went for the actual guy who I know I'd put a few into already as well by that point. But yeah, it was just ridiculous. The marshals actively dealt with it, and I don't think we had any problems with them again personally throughout the rest of the day. I mean, I don't know if they actually made it to the end of the day. But,
I think they did.
Yeah, I think that little word might have.
But yeah, literally can't praise the marshals enough.
Yeah. I finally got my raffle prize from them after 5 years as well. From one of their Christmas games years ago.
I thought it was random when we came in and the guy just handed you a gun. I was like, can I have one?
Yeah, so I won that at a Christmas game a few years ago in their raffle, their Christmas event. That was funny because the guy was walking around in a snowman costume and wondering why everyone was shooting him before he'd even turned the corner, forgetting that he had about that much from the snowman's head. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a great site, personally speaking. Yeah. It's a shame it's going to be going as of March.
Yeah,
it's literally a shame because it is one of those more unique sites, very urban. They have closed bits off since I was there last as well because I know the other 2-story building was shut, for example. And they were mentioning in the briefings that there were certain bits that they hadn't got anymore and that as well. So you can tell it's very much on wind down. And unfortunately, I think within a couple of years' time, it's just going to be houses or flats or something. I don't know, actually. No, because I don't know if you could build there. Because would you want to buy a house next to there when there's a bloody great artillery range there? Because I went down one weekend and the whole safe zone building was shaking all day. Every time they let loose, it was ridiculous.
Oh, really? Ailey's posted the video of Josh in the Chairsofter thing.
Yeah. I think that was towards the end of the day, courtesy of Tris. So yeah, but I just thought it was a little funny moment at the end of the day. No shots needed.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get a sound on it. I don't know if there even is sound on it.
There is.
There is.
He's moved. He was just in the doorway.
Yeah, I was just quiet.
Yep, danger close.
Josh just literally.
Fire was good. Josh knew.
That was funny.
Oh dear.
He was just in the doorway.
Oh, it was just such a thoroughly enjoyable day. We started off playing it seriously and taking it seriously, and by the end of the day, it literally just turned into the biggest fuck around I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, literally.
We had the who did it better. By the way, everyone who voted for the bottom photo was correct. Everyone who voted for the top photo for who did it better, the Fat Controller laughed, you were wrong.
Getting taken back with the toaster.
We had to do the edit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what happened here? Adam started using Ailey as a human shield to try and get her to get involved a bit more.
Yes, I did.
I wish this picture.
You were just trying to put your opinion, weren't you?
Help me!
So Adam went there. Then I was like, "Nah, Adam, you're being my human shield." And then Brad decided to join in and use me as his human shield, and we just went across the entire bottom of the site like that, didn't we?
Pushing Ailey across the site,
like literally pushing me. I did not have a choice.
I was like,
we got halfway, and then I darted for Kill House in the middle.
Yeah, which we won, to be fair, as well. We won that game.
Got some sick photos, like Dan and Hasmin.
Oh, that's me. That's me coming to annoy you in the background.
Yeah, you can see Adam. So as this taken, right, I took a knee to get a couple of shots off. Adam then decided to come and stand over the top of me, shooting over my head.
I think there is a picture in the somewhere.
As I was trying to move, there was a fucking So there's there's a BB digging into my right knee the entire time here, and he was like, "No, I can't go yet. I can't go yet. I can't go yet." And at the end, it was
no. What I was actually saying is, I don't trust you not to shoot me.
Yeah, and I'm stood in the doorway behind you, going, "If neither of you fucking move, I'm going to shoot you both in a minute." So.
This is another photo. Josh got involved. I don't remember Josh getting involved with this.
Yeah.
You probably didn't see him because of the smoke.
Yeah. Dan threw a few smokes out to make it all nice and moody and that. And to be fair, it does look fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does look.
And that's us coming out the other side of it. It was nice to catch up with some other people as well. So this is the gunfight a lot. And Ross and Will came along as well with us. A couple of friends of ours. Stereotypical. Josh did literally run around with a broom, by the way.
Yeah, if anybody's wondering why Josh is the only one that's dressed up, some drinks were had on Saturday afternoon, and
it was a trip to Home Bargains while pissed up, and he thought it'd be a great idea to get a witch costume.
Why not?
Josh, correct me if I'm wrong.
Josh is talking about the bag of fuckery as well. Yep, the bag of fuckery was had. So
yes, there is also a picture of an item from the bag of fuckery.
The reason we went to Home Bargains in the first place was to get party poppers, just to go and let them off and annoy people with party poppers in game. They didn't have party poppers, so it ended up with the bag of fuckery, which I shall find the photo of now. Because you had the little flutes that I said was like Ailey doing the Oompa Loompa song when she was trying to play it. I may have sung that a couple of times. And then you had these little hand things here that were meant to clap but weren't really good. But I decided to offer Adam some moral support and give him a round of applause while he was mid-firefight.
Yeah, literally mid-firefight, needing some backup because I'm getting absolutely smashed by about 5 or 6 people shooting at me. And there's Andy stood there clapping this little hand thing in my face. And I'm like, it's just me then.
Right, but did you die?
I don't think I did, actually. I think I took a few of them out, and then I think I ran out of ammo. Can't remember if that's when I got
Josh.
Tops off.
Talking about the squidgy bits, yeah. I've got to find more. But yeah, no, it's like, so you've got there's a few vehicles. You've got some nice open areas as well, so some people can take snipers out as well. Just for, if I'd have had the SRS, it would have helped us so much on those long areas throughout the day. Then obviously you've got the range leading into the buildings from one end, and there's just so many little buildings, so many little hidey holes.
Little cut-throughs and things like that.
Yeah, the 2-story building was a godsend at one point because there were guys in the kill house pinning our guys down, so I could literally just stand at the top of the 2-story and just pop them through the windows. So like it's just knowing little areas to hide and that, and having had the site change so much since I was there, it was a nice
refreshing
to get back and sort of it was fresh for me. It wasn't like I knew little areas. Things had changed and things had moved on and things had progressed.
And also, just so it's out there in the world, I made it through a window, not gracefully, but I made it.
It wasn't the most graceful of building entries, but
I made it. That's the point.
Only because I kept screaming at you until you went through it.
Yeah, but you still did it.
Go on, get through the window.
I can't let this photo go unseen.
That is brilliant.
Literally my favourite photo from the week. It's not even a photo of me.
Dan and Hasman are just
epic.
They were on it all day.
Photos.
I don't think at this point.
Me and Brad in the background there going, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Is he actually got a rifle in his hand, or is that just his stick that he had?
No, just a knife.
Just a knife and his brub. There we go.
Half pirate, half whip.
That's brilliant.
It's fucking. This is the thing though. Like this was literally just the weekend. He did run a pistol at one point.
He was commando under that witch costume as well.
He was.
Wow.
Can confirm.
That's dedication or something.
Yeah.
Ross?
It's a shame you weren't there because we actually got probably one of the best.
I can imagine what you said in the comments without one of
the best photos we've ever got at a game day, actually, of the show hosts.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Missing the fourth member though.
Yeah, exactly. It's a shame you weren't there, Kez.
No, I am guard, but it's a lot of driving for me to do.
No, it's a long way for you to do in a day because it was 2.5 hours for me.
Yeah, I think it worked out.
You'd be looking at sort of like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, one way. I think I'll do the back. It's a long day. But there will be a point. Where I won't have to worry, and I'll be able to do weekends and stuff like that. Because I ain't ever given airsoft up. So
yeah,
good.
I've just realised why Adi was sticking her middle finger up now. I've just seen the Instagram chat.
Yeah.
But broom.
I'm gonna have to get a new broom to send a video to you. I'm gonna be up no more there.
Oh, that is a story for another day, though. Unfortunately,
yeah. Or fortunately,
yeah. Fortunately, actually,
yeah.
But yeah, it was just a fun day. You know, it was. Richard's on a ban due to impending wedding. Yeah, been through that, mate. Been through that.
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Yeah, I had the ban before the wedding, and I had the ban before Africa. Now I'm ban free.
Yeah.
Yay.
Now I just need money. Oh yeah, Ross when he grabbed the broom on Josh, it just went like that and nearly killed him.
Josh, a woman.
Yeah, he did very briefly.
Gender reassignment.
Yeah. But I mean, this was the thing, though. It was just we had a good crowd with us, so we literally just made the most of the day. And like that last game, I've never laughed so much in my life as that last game because we just, we were running around, we were blowing up our own team, throwing nades into buildings because we thought it was the yellows, and everyone shit themselves.
I think Cassie, what's the word? Failed to get some photos because she was too busy laughing at us, basically.
Was that the one where you fell over?
You pushed me over, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
This sounds like some sort of...
so you were used to human shield and pushed over and forced to go through a window?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's character building. I'm trying to build a confidence.
It was... there was some chaotic moments, to say the least, during that.
Did you or did you not feel Benita?
The witch's hat on as well. I feel Benita.
The photos of us stacking are hilarious. Yeah, they all. That's honestly, that was just the funniest thing because we got halfway across down past the the armory building, I think it was. And then I was like, "Nah, fuck this," and ran over to Kill House.
Yeah.
And then I think you came running through the window as well, and then you were waving at Triss, and then as he popped round the corner, I just popped five in his direction to make sure a couple hit him.
And then he decided he was going to breach the building we were in and lob a grenade down it, and I just ran at him. And then just he didn't realise, and I'd appeared behind him, and I just tapped him on the shoulder, and I was like, "Hi, mate."
Take that one.
He was like, "Yeah, okay, mate."
Someone saying they snuck into District 23 the other week while they were working up that way and lost the tape to the KSG. No! How do you lose your gas tank for your KSG? Simple solution, get a second one.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, actually, I need to get my gas tanks resealed for that so I can start using it again.
Give them to me.
I shall. I might end up giving you like an entire bag of mags next time I see you. For resealing, because I've got so many that have died because I just haven't used them in so long. But that's the trouble when I go all shiny and buy things.
Yeah,
it gets a bit out of hand, and now I've got 10 or 11 sidearms.
It's a bit excessive, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit extreme. I thought I'd got a few.
No, that is the perfect amount that you need, actually.
I think I need a few more then.
Yeah, get on it. Get a high capper. Josh will do a build for you.
I've got a high capper.
I'm building another one.
What do I need? I need a maroon.
I don't know if I want to go full nerd on it though.
So I've been thinking about adding bits to my KSG for a while, and I just don't know what to do with it. I haven't used it in so long. I'm like, well, what do I do with it? Thoughts here. Should I do this? Should I add these onto it for no reason other than to make it look sick?
Why?
Just for banter. Plus spikes to stick into doorways to make it look super real Milsim. Yeah. Josh saying he doesn't trust himself with safety scissors. I wouldn't trust you, to be fair. It's just, yeah. It's one of those things. I've had it for ages. I don't know what to do with it, and it's like, well,
sell it and fund another gun. Get your H15.
No, that's a shame.
Oh,
Look at the face.
Or do I secretly use my back pay from work that I'm getting? Well, she's probably fucking watching this now, and she'll be like, "Excuse me."
Get it online.
Yeah, that's the one we have, but what would Andy have?
What?
See,
H15 was?
You could use as tracer with it, whereas the BET one you can't really.
Oh, it's been so long since I looked at them.
Yeah.
Who is it? ASG.
Yeah. Because you were saying you need to get an ASG product again.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at their pistol that they brought out a little while ago.
The P10C?
So I've got my Evo that I take everywhere, and then I take my Armalite as well as my backup, which are both ASG. So the only thing I ain't got is a pistol. I don't really run anything else apart from like smaller ones.
Yeah.
Smaller M4s or SMGs. So
yeah, you could get a bit of Viper.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that as well.
You don't need another pistol, Andrew.
No, I do. We can't own real ones in the UK, so I need to buy fake ones to make me not feel sad.
Than that thing you gave me at the weekend when I ran out of ammo.
That was lovely.
It fucking is.
It just needs a new hot rubber. It's fine. It's fine for when you're in a building.
It's not.
Well, it is.
It's directly in front of you, yes. I've seen straighter bananas.
One of them ones that just shoot and woo.
Straighter than you though, Adam.
Nosedives down at the floor.
Even worse.
Yeah, it's awful.
No, it doesn't. It's fucking.
I didn't aim like that, like to shoot people.
Actually,
he is exaggerating, everyone, because he is just jealous that it sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't deny that it sounds awesome, but it performs shockingly.
Oh.
Sounds like all
Max from Red Wolf, if you listen to this, he's slagging off the Nighthawk Custom. Murder him. Back to the age 15. It's got to be the CQB.
Yeah, of course it has.
The BET, you can get sort of part of the BET look, really. You just get a longer bloody tracer unit.
Cut
the barrel down slightly.
Or you just put it inside a fake suppressor.
Yeah. Or do we save up and buy a GBLS DAS just to say we've got the most expensive gun on the market and the most impractical gun on the market?
I'd love to have a go with one, but that's about as far as
Have you noticed how they've gone really quiet? You've not heard anything from them for ages.
Yeah, because weren't they releasing...
They were meant to be releasing like an actual AK at one point.
I was about to say, weren't they releasing an AK platform? But yeah, it's gone very Q.
I'm just Googling them now.
Oh, speaking of different guns, have you seen that? Is it the LEV AR, Lev AR? I don't know how they pronounce it because it spells leak.
Oh, yeah.
Are these the ones that were exploding in people's faces?
Yeah, well, finally, my friend's been waiting. He was waiting for such a long time to get one. I actually managed to shoot it the other day. It is actually incredibly fun. It's just unique. There's something, the way that you charge it, it is actually a really cool gun and it's really accurate as well. But I like the fact that you can change the top rail on it, so we can actually make it a lot shorter. So he adapted it to CQB as well. I think he took a part of G&G and used the top part of it, like all the barrel and everything. At least you just put it together, and I was just like, "What?" I was like, "That didn't look like that 5 minutes ago." It's like
the foldy uppy one that G&G released as well, isn't it? I'd like to see how that goes. It folds into 3 parts.
Yeah, I looked at that because I love the blue.
Like, were we looking at it when we went to South Arts?
When we went.
We had to go at the jail, Warzone, because Ragman had one, didn't they? Ragman Fountain.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So I do like the idea of them, but I get a bit concerned with all the dirt and everything that'll get inside.
Didn't shoot it, got to have a play with opening it up and hold it, and it felt very solid.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying about the dirt getting in.
Yeah, you kind of almost have to have its own little case to put it in and stuff like that. But the handy thing is, it'll just literally fit in a backpack and less stuff to carry with you.
I nearly brought the Vorsk VMP one at the weekend as well.
I did see you eyeing it up.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't, but I wish I had in the same time.
Well, my next one, I'm after a DMR. I need something with range for when we go to these little woodland sites and stuff like that. Because everything I've got is CQB.
You're too speedy for a DMR.
Yeah, but I need. With recent information on my health, unfortunately, I think I need to slow down a little bit. So, unfortunately,
you can make allowance.
I've got the option. I've got me Evo and the other ones for like smaller sites and things like that. But if I go to a woodland, it'd be nice. I'm not a sniper sort of girl, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it's
just you just laugh at me when you hear the thud and someone go, "What the fucking hell was that?"
Yeah.
We need to figure out a game as well, the 4 of us. Oh, Josh, I lost the game. That's all. Anyway, we need to figure out a game just the 4 of us need to go to actually all meet up this side of Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't actually think after this weekend that we've got anything booked in.
Okay.
Jesus.
Deep breaths.
Well, I have been invited. There is a site I've been invited to, Scorpion Airsoft.
Where's that?
I don't know if you guys have ever been there before.
I need to get up to bloody Gunman Midlands as well. I've still got a game to use.
That is true.
So thanks to Josh. and his Naked Attraction episode, I've got a game to use. Where's Scorpion?
Speak of the grain, the devil may appear.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Daff on Instagram as well.
Oh, yeah.
Scorpion, West Raynham.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, that's up your way, isn't it? That's like farmer territory.
Oh,
there's a place for Josh there, Naked Kitchens.
I beg your pardon.
Literally, so I just googled Scorpion Airsoft, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Share the map.
Sounds ominous. Andy, I'll drop you a message.
Naked
I'll never look
Kitchens.
at the map.
Oh shit! I've got. What's the? Oh, there's an aircraft.
Is that porn you've got open on the other tab?
No, it's not.
See, Scorpion is actually it's a really small sort of CQB site. So there's two main buildings.
I was going to say this is not an airfield. You can tell.
CQB.
Yeah, it's in part of it, so it's not the entire site.
Okay. And
Like you've got the last time I went, I took my kids, and there's a morgue area in there.
Is over here.
Yeah, got you. Okay, yeah.
It's Norfolk, so.
Oh.
I mean, that's not too bad to do.
Oh, we could do that and then go up to Cromer and do some crab fishing.
Well, crabbing.
Crabbing. Oh, a crabbing.
Oh, I can go proper Norfolk if I really want to.
So,
I try not to so hard sometimes.
How much of this do they use then, Kerry? How much of this area do they use? Is it just this building?
There's two sort of buildings. So there's a little. I can't really see properly. Yeah.
And then I take it they've got bits in here as well to try and
make it. Yeah, they have. They've got little bits in the middle. Then you've got a little bit of woodland on the side.
CQB on the Instagram. Hello.
Hello.
Your ears must have been burning.
All good things.
Ooh.
Yeah, so all that area is kind of shut off. It's a really small site, but it's more about just having a laugh with going there. I think last time I went, there's a walk area. My kids had literally, because I took them in and I was the only one with a torch, and both of these doors shut, and I mean, it went pitch black, and all I felt was these claws in my shoulder. Mum! That's all I got. And I was like, put the torch on. Then they realised it was actually a morgue. You saw like the beds and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. They absolutely themselves. Yeah. So it'd be one of them ones you need a torch, and they've got on the opposite side. I say it's like a little tunnel system, but it isn't because you're not underground or nothing. But they do the gulag, and it is literally like you start either end and you fight into the middle of this little room. It was quite cool, but this was a good 4 years ago that I actually went.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not one that I've really heard of. So
no,
it's nice that I'm hearing these little sites still, though.
Yeah.
It's more private, and I think they do like training things and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
But they're not generally open like some sites are. As literally you turn up sort of thing. They don't do that. No.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like these smaller sites at the moment as well, like South Hearts, and like this sounds like it as well. Like you just got a smaller, more community-based site than some of these bigger places where you get 80, 100, 120 people turn up. And they
there either. Like if you gob off or anything like that, they will just be like, "See ya, you're done."
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, I know a few people have been there, and there's been like an issue because obviously you can't control the players. There's always going to be something every now and then. But yeah, they were on it like straight away.
To make it completely and abundantly clear, if you fuck around, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
and generally, that a lot of like relatively decent players will be like, "Oh yeah, okay," and they
you always get some though, don't you? Unfortunately, and there's maybe various reasons why they might just be having a generally bad day, but obviously, even still, it has to be dealt with in a certain way. And priority is everybody else. It's just safety and enjoying yourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So while we're talking about these unique sites, these little sites, then, if you could play anywhere, like you had absolutely every option open to you, nothing was off limits to you, where would you go and why?
Mine would be a theme park just because of the fun of it. I don't know why. I'd love to just go to a theme park and play.
Well, they used to do Pleasurewood Hills,
yeah,
didn't you?
I know, yeah, they did. I remember when the last one actually happened. That's when I just first started playing, and I was so disappointed that I couldn't go. But I think they had to stop because of like insurance and things like that, and then there was a new owner. But yeah, something like that. It'll just, I think that'll just be different. It's the atmosphere as well. It's not so much just the fact that it's how it'll play. It's just being somewhere like that and being able to play airsoft. That'd be really cool. Imagine a zombie theme one. That'd be even better. Like that'd just be really weird.
Adam, AD?
I think it would be quite cool to play. I was sort of really tempted with that AI when they said they'd got a ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would be quite cool to go and play airsoft on like a massive boat, like an old aircraft carrier or.
Oh, that would be.
Not like the old Red One boat.
Huh?
Not like the old Red One boat that they had for a little while. The Red One Airsoft had. Oh, it was janky as fuck. I think
that would be cool for like something a little bit different.
AD?
I'm going to be really sad and say like a castle or somewhere like that. That'd be like really cool. So I'm a bit of a history nerd anyway, but like if we could have like period accurate weapons as well, that would be pretty.
I will like fucking musket.
I would play at level 2. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hang on. It's still here.
Other CQB sites are available.
I'm going to throw a curveball in here.
Hi, Eddie, in the comments. Hi, Lone Star.
I'm going to throw a curveball in on this one now. And I'm going to say an oil rig.
Oh.
Get like the old school Call of Duty vibes going. Breaching through an oil rig.
You've got to get out there as well, which will be really cool.
That's sort of the thing I was thinking with the boat, like have like a massive oil rig and then you've dropped off your helicopter at the front.
Yeah, proper dramatic and everything as well, wouldn't it?
Get the little ribs and things like that. Like, all piled on the ribs. Emerson's saying, if money was no, build a time machine and go back and play again at RF.
It was a good site.
Where was that?
I used to get so many kills there because I used to hide in the rocket testing. They got like a rocket testing hangar, but then it had got all sound deadening vents, and you could literally walk about halfway down one of them, and you could literally scream at the top of your voice, and nobody would hear you at the other end.
Oh, is that where JLR are now?
Pass.
Jaguar Land Rover.
I know they used to park a lot of stuff there. Because it was inside the Pro Drive test track.
We might be looking at the same place.
So you could lie down in there and you'd have a line of sight. So if somebody come through the door, you could light them up and they'd be like, where am I getting? Because they couldn't hear your gun. Like literally you could not hear anything. You could drop a bang down there and you couldn't hear it. So I just used to hide in there and just pick people off as they came through the door and they'd be like, where the bloody hell's that coming from?
Yeah, I mean, like places like that. There's some weird and wonderful places that.
Yes, it is. It's JLR.
Yeah. Cool. I was just making sure. I was just googling maps in it to see what it looked like. But yeah, not too far really from where you are now, is it? Yeah. I was looking for the boat, wasn't I? Because it was.
So while you look for the boat, we missed off at the beginning a little bit of news about the UCAL podcast. That is sadly, I think they've got one more show or their final show to go, haven't they?
So.
And
yeah,
their podcast is coming to an end. I tried to look for a date but couldn't find it. So
I believe it is Tuesday the 22nd. The final one.
There we go. So. Yeah, head on over and show them some love for their final podcast.
I think it's a little goodbye to Drew Gillis, Sniper Girl, as well.
Yeah,
she's going to be leaving the airsoft scene. So yeah, if anybody wants to,
swing by, show them some love.
Say hello, goodbye, I suppose.
hello, goodbye.
Then obviously go over and show them some love. That'd be good.
Definitely, I found it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you weren't joking when you said janky. I was thinking of something a bit bigger than that.
So, when they originally took it over, they had to clean
destroyer or something military.
They had to clean out the safe zone, which was down from the bottom deck that you can see there.
Yeah.
And they had to pump all water out of that, and they had pumps in there because the guy apparently sold the engines off, so there's just big holes here because he never got it patched in properly.
So when the tide comes in, it comes washing in.
Yeah. So you could go in the morning, and the back there would be underwater, and then as the day went on, it'd slowly sort of empty out and dry out.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, it was great fun. Don't get me wrong, but it was janky as fuck when you look back on it, and you're like, oh, and the guy that owns this boat lives on the top deck as well, so he used to just be up there.
Oh, well, people down below.
And then if you turn round over this way, you've got the big Tate and Lyle plant, and then you've got London City Airport just behind that.
How random.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was good fun, and I'm glad I played on it while I had it, because I didn't have it for long. But in hindsight, I'm like, why did we risk our lives to play airsoft? Like, literally risk our lives.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, pretty sure somewhere like that you'd probably need to make sure you're up to date with your tetanus.
Yeah.
Well, all the jabs that I had to go to Africa, I'm probably fine now.
Glowing.
Yeah.
With fallout.
Yeah.
Make sure you're wearing your life jacket as well.
Yeah. Oh, it was the fact they had like a little ropey little walkway to get onto the site as well. So you have to carry your kit. Oh no, I think the marshals passed your kit over, so you didn't drop it into the Thames.
Oh God, this is just getting better and better.
I'm not sure I'd want to touch it again if it had been in the Thames, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You get your brand new £600 rifle back with turds all over it from the Thames. Yeah, Josh saying he'd imagine it's hard to get a good CQB in London to take what you can get. I think it's getting more and more difficult to get a CQB anyway now, just because all this prime real estate is getting snapped up.
Yeah.
No, they're looking at building hundreds of houses. Adam and Ada, you know where I live and how quiet it is here. In fact, Kez, you know as well how quiet it is here because you've all been here. And they're looking at building a load of houses literally sort of there now.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's like, oh, that's going to be great, isn't it? I put my objection in on the planning application.
I'd love to get a site though. That'd be so cool. Just somewhere that can't be used for anything. If you don't want to get like taken down, just that'd be so cool.
If it wasn't asbestos riddled, there is the perfect place near us, and it's sat empty for years now. Unfortunately,
so there must be loads of places. There's literally just places and buildings that just don't get used, and they're just left there doing nothing. As long as it's safe, as long as it's safe, then fine. But that would be so cool. I'd love to do something like that. I really would.
Yeah, this
have a airsoft there. Airsoft site.
If we could get it.
Could you imagine if we had our own site? That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, that'd be fun though. We'd have fun all the time.
So this used to be a shredded wheat factory, believe it or not.
Okay.
But it's set in bananas knitted it.
Yeah. But
they got cold in there.
I think all the windows. I think it's literally just riddled with asbestos now.
A lot of places are, aren't they?
That's the trouble.
That's fine. We'll just get them to sign a waiver.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Because that covers everything.
And they can't see you if they're dead, can they?
Yeah.
Swallow it.
Oh dear.
That made my eyes water then. That's fizzy.
Oh, hang on.
That one before.
There's a sign on the other side of it. Site acquired for substantial use, mixed use scheme.
Oh.
Did someone say airsoft? Oh, the wheat quarter.
We can't do it, but anyone else, any ideas? You got the money? Go for it. Good site.
Could you imagine, like, if I had a lottery win and we just found somewhere, I'd buy that land. If we could find like a decent place to play CQB airsoft in, I would, and I had a big lottery win, I'd go, right, that's ours now. Let's fucking just do it.
Yeah, I'd definitely. If I won the lottery, I'd start my own CQB site.
Yeah.
What I'd do is I'd buy a CQB site, but I'd deliberately make it so anywhere that Craig got sneaky, I then fucking ruined it for him and made it so he couldn't be sneaky in there anymore.
What I'd have is walls where he thought he was being sneaky, and then you know, like you get them like the windows where you can press a button and it makes them frosted.
Yeah.
If I knew he was being sneaky, I'd sit somewhere and then press the button, and then all of a sudden it'd just be see-through, and he'd be like.
That'd be so good.
Mirror maze, who's walking along looking for you.
No, just like click, like Takeshi's Castle or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
imagine doing it, Lynn.
Oh, mate. Right. Someone who could make this happen, make a fucking airsoft Takeshi's Castle, please.
Oh, that would be so much fun. Definitely need a waiver form for that one.
You could do it with like dodgems for the bit at the end.
Where he penetrates the rings.
Penetrates
with the water cannons and the bits of paper, you dirtbag. Get your mind out of the gun.
Oh dear, you appear to have stepped through the wrong door. Instant death into a pool of water.
And then you got the blokes chasing you with the black paint on their hands, and they go.
This is just.
You would just come out with game modes anyway.
I'll buy a box
instead
set
of they have to get across that wobbly bridge and people are chucking the balls out there.
Yeah,
they've got to get across the wobbly bridge.
That's the gauntlet for birthday.
Yeah, while everyone's shooting at them instead.
Oh yes. Oh mate.
That would be so
total
fun.
wipeout airsoft style as well.
Oh,
you could just amalgamate a load of like the best like gladiators.
I was just going to say gladiators. Yeah.
Takeshi's Castle.
Total Wipeout.
Oh, original OG gladiators as well. You have to hire a Scottish man just to referee it.
Airsofters, are you ready?
That is possibly the worst.
Very serious
that's possibly the worst Scottish accent I've ever heard in my life. I'm not associated with that. Thank you.
If you've got any complaints, send them to Adam Kindon, care of Ailey. Hang on, where's your address? I don't know which one of you I've got now. But this is the thing, it's just gone from an actual serious airsoft site to basically how Sunday ended. At South Coast.
Yeah. Just absolute chaos.
Yeah, no. Oh, and Trish, if you watch this, that fucking Moscot, you scared the shit out of me. He turned around, he said that he put a shot into my chest, didn't hear it, didn't feel it, no idea whatsoever. So next thing I know, I'm literally walking into a cloud of Moscot, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, no, it was good though. I'll definitely do it again. So where are we all going to meet up next?
Back down. Who knows?
Who knows?
I think we're overdue a jail trip.
Oh,
we need to get a Christmas game in down there.
When did Chesney say about the jail?
November.
Speaking of which, he hasn't been in the comments tonight.
Chesney, you're dead to me.
He said the 9th, which I assume is the 9th of November.
Yeah, that would make sense. 9th of November is Saturday. I can't do that.
Like, at the moment, as it stands, we can do. So I think Chesney's up for it. So if he can make that, that might be the next time we play.
Moving forward with the jail. I have missed the jail. It's been nice to play other sites, but I have missed playing there.
Yeah.
I don't think we've played.
Well, last time I played was your day, the chairs off the day.
Yeah, that was the last time I was up there.
We were there was June, maybe.
It was June because I was meant to go and then I couldn't go.
Yeah, because we didn't believe you.
And you let us down.
Yeah, but that's all down to Craig though, isn't it? He doesn't believe me because the amount of times that I've said to him that I'm going and I haven't. So if I say I'm not going, he'll think I am. And I'm just trying to see. We'll have to figure out a December date.
We will, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we can get like one game before Christmas and do stupid fancy dress shit. Again. Kerry, you going to come?
Yeah, definitely. I ain't going to miss
come
it.
as a
I'll make sure I've got someone with me to come drive.
1st of December, 8th and the 22nd. Oh, 22nd of December.
Where?
Yeah, proper Christmas one.
Yeah, the last game before Christmas.
Oh, that might jingle my bell.
Hey.
I'm sure
83 left as well. So
important question though, are we going to go fancy dress?
Yes.
I think if we're going to do it that close to Christmas, we can't not do fancy dress.
I've still got a Santa suit
it's
somewhere.
Fun running around in red. I got proper headshots on that one.
I've still got a Santa suit somewhere that I bought for a game years ago, and then the site closed for Christmas.
And we just need elves. I'll be Mr. Santa. You'd be the Mr. Santa.
I knew you were going to say that.
Someone turned around and said, "Why haven't you put the fake beard though on when I wore the Santa suit?" And I'm like, "I've got an actual beard. Why would I need to put a fake one on?"
You need bells in it though.
You need to put loads of glitter in it and put them little
bells.
No, I've got some of those, and I'm taking them for Craig.
Oh yeah.
Then we've got Jesus at least. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't, because now I've got visions of Craig saying,
"I'll do a birthday run."
Yeah.
Craig turning up as the baby Jesus and literally just walking around in a nappy all day.
Oh, now there's a vision.
And on that bombshell, I think it's time to end the show.
Oh, he's on the time.
So, sorry we've rambled a bit tonight, but, we just wanted to sit here and just see where it went, really. Normal service hopefully resumed next time. We'll keep you updated. Hopefully we'll get the guys from White Sphere on in a couple of weeks. We just need to figure out which day we're going to do, so it may not be on a Thursday next time.
We will try and give everyone plenty of warning, though. So
yes, we'll make sure. Now I'm back from
you jolly
afar. I can focus in a bit more on it. But other than that, that's it for this week. So take care of yourself, take care of each other. Don't be a dick. Take your hits, and we'll see you guys next time on the Chair Softer Show.